What if I told you that you can do anything that you would want with your money without you feeling any sense of anxiety? Will you trust me? Now, let me show you something. There's one beautiful thing about this world and life, that we have been created with all the opportunities that we want and we need in this world. Our finances are such an integral part of our lives. And when you look at most of the economies, you'll want to understand that actually most of the problems that might be having is actually because of money. We can narrow it down to ourselves. The greatest problem in 9 out of 10 people, when they are asked, it is stemming around money. I would want more money. I would want my money to work for me. I would want to have money so that I can be able to travel. And what if I told you all that money that you will need or want, you can get it. And it's only one thing that you need for you to sort all your money problems. And this is financial literacy. Financial literacy is, in basic terms, just understanding how your money works and how you can work for your money so that your money can start working for you. The money that you have right now is just a tool. Money by itself is not an end to all your problems in life, and that's a fact. We need to rise up to the occasion and to the understanding whereby having so much money will not solve all your problems. That's a fact. Having access to all the monies in the world will not solve all your problems. No. But having money and understanding that money is a tool that is going to enable me in this world is a better thought towards accessing better wealth and maintaining this wealth to a point whereby you can even have an impactful level of wealth. And this, I mean a positive, impactful level of wealth. You see, money here and money in any other state or any other country is still money. But what you do with your money is now what will differentiate between myself and somebody else. Am I at a place in life where I'm comfortable with the level of money that I'm having? Probably not really. Am I at a place where I can comfortably do whatever I want with my money? Not really. I have so many second thoughts, especially when I'm accessing or checking my balances. If I would want to do something, if I would want to get something, purchase something, I always have like second thoughts. I'm like, is it a wise decision purchasing this camera right now? Is it a wise decision getting this mic or this laptop? Is it wise for me to travel right now or to just have a holiday? We always have these thoughts. But I believe if we understand how money works, we can be at a better place more than just having so much money with ourselves. Stories are always told about how people win lotteries, and in like 1 or 2 years, these people are even in a worse situation where they were even before they won the lottery. Why? Money has never been a solution to all your problems, but understanding how money works will be at a better point in your life other than just having so much money. There's one writer who said, and I really want to plug you into this book, that having so much money is actually a bigger problem than not having enough money. Now, let us break it down. You may be having so much money right now to the point that you do not know what to do with the money. So what are you going to end up doing? You're going to waste that money. You're going to get even into large amounts of debt because you're trying to live a life that you thought you're trying to solve your insecurities with your money. Have you seen people like that who are always like, you guys, you don't know me. I can throw a party at any time. And what do you do at that point? You are wasting your tools. Money is a tool. Money is, you are the command of, you can command your money. Like you can say, yes, I have this money. You go and work for me. Did you know that you can actually tell your money to work for you? It is a tool. Just like a djembe, just like a camera for a photographer, just like anything else that you consider a tool. Money is a tool to work for you. Not for you to work for your money, but for money to work for you. So as long as you're going to command your money, you're going to tell your money what it's going to do. I'm sending this 10,000 to be an investment in company X because I'm expecting a certain rate of return. Now, let me not throw in jargons as of now, but as long as we understand the basic financial literacy terms, we are good to go. And that is income, assets, liabilities, and cash flow. I believe those 4 terms are very important in understanding what financial literacy or how our financial literacy world looks like. Income, that is money coming in, right? Assets are basically things that are creating incomes. Liabilities, this is money going out. These are things, or these are activities that are chucking money out of our pockets. Cash flow is the understanding of this is how money comes in and this is how money goes out. As long as you understand these 4, sometimes I consider it as the 4 quadrants, whereby you have all these sides. As long as you understand all these sides of your life, you are at a better point of getting your money situation to a larger extent of things. Like you can get it done. You can do it by the simple fact that you can be able to sit down in one evening, analyze and see, I have this, this, and this as my assets. These are my liabilities. These are my sources of income. And this is how cash flow. I get this amount of money on a daily basis. I get this amount of money on a weekly or a monthly basis. And this is how I spend it. As long as you have a clear picture of where you are financially, there's nothing you cannot achieve financially by yourself. I do understand that some of us, we feel inadequate in the sense that we don't know probably the best stocks to buy, the best shares to achieve, which companies can I invest in, which business can I get in so that I can earn enough interest. Let me tell you for a fact, as long as you're not investing with a purpose, any amount of money that you're going to get is not going to solve any of your problems. That's a fact. And that's why I will call upon us, even as we are understanding the whole aspect about financial literacy, there is one thing we have to come back and narrow it down to. Who are you and what's your money language? What's your purpose with money? Why do you want to get $1 billion? Why do you want to get all this money for yourself? What is the purpose? Why? As long as you can't tell a clear why, any kind of money will just be a waste for you. It's Simon Sinek who came up with this model about the what, the who, but the most integral part is the why. The why part answers anything in this world. Clearly dictate, this is the level of success that I want. This is what I want for my money. This is what I will need money for. And as long as you have a clear goal, let me tell you, come here. As long as you have a clear goal of where you want to take your money, you can't be scammed. This is for a fact. Because you will understand, this deal, yes, it's coming. I'm going to get like 50% rate of return from this deal. It's not that clear. But these guys are promising like 50%. But what you also don't realize, even if they're promising you 50% a rate of return, They are also not telling you that there's also an ability of losing 100% of your staked in money. Also, again, as long as I am going this direction financially, any other voice that is coming my way, I have to be very clear and ask myself, is this going to take me to where I would want? I have 100,000 Kenyan shillings, and here I have heard that there's a booming business about quails. Am I going to get out all this money from my existing business and put it into a business that I have no idea about? You really need to question. How are people scammed even? Is it just technically greed? I will want to get X amount of money, but I am not willing to stay in there with my plan, with my vision, with my ambition of where to get my money. We really need to understand and define things for ourselves. This is what success looks for me financially. This is what success looks for me when I achieve X and Y. Why do you want to be scammed off your hand-earned money? Just simply because there's this deal that I heard. Did I tell you? If you invest in land, that's a sure bet. Well, I know some of these are true, but is it that direction that you will want to take? Take a back seat. Invest time in yourself and invest in defining things for yourself. You can do it. You can teach yourself, you can learn. And the beautiful thing about the current state that we are in at the moment is that we have almost everything that we need at our disposal. We have better internet connectivity. We have better systems whereby we can check and learn. We can do background checks of the companies that we want to invest in. If you need something, you can reach out to someone quite easily and ask them, I didn't know this and this can be done. How were you able to do it? It is easier to access some of the teachers and mentors on financial matters. And you have to be very keen on who you actually ask questions. You can't obviously go and ask someone who probably has not built $1 billion company and you're asking them how to build $1 billion company. Really? Yes, they may be having the theoretical know-how, but do they really have the practical know-how of what they are going to tell you? We really need to take financial literacy as a very integral part of us achieving our financial freedom. I do believe that the base factor of achieving financial freedom is actually financial literacy, purely and basically. And that is what is going to set you apart from always complaining about money problems to setting you free from such conversations. I believe you can do it and you can get it done. Until next time, love you.